I forgot I was also injured. What do you see, Senua? I just looking around. Alright. On to love. Ooh. Or whatever that is. Ooh. Hello.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Okay. Well, that's messed up. Spy some more symbols, I would bet. We'll see. Oop.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Something not involving face eating, I hope? He said hopefully. Yep, more symbols. Knew it! Let's come back to that. Can't walk on those unless you choose to. Is that another entrance over there? I don't want to go back up this way just yet. I want to explore everything else that's around here. Let's see. Oh, cool. I just noticed that boat in the background moving up and down. Awesome. I was wondering if you could go in here. I guess not. Nope. I love the ornate inscriptions on the... Oh, would those be totems there? I'm not sure. Pillars to hold up the bridge.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure blood.
Okay. I get pretty far out here. Dang. Alright. Didn't know that. Nice. Alright. I am holding the run button. It does not matter in this steep water. Deep water? Steep. No, deep. Come on now. Did cold water affect me extra hard? Oh, that's crazy. I can't run right now. I did not think the water would affect me that way. Interesting. Oof. Maybe swimming in ice-cold water is a bad idea. Yeah, because I'm holding down the run button and nothing is happening. Wowzers. Alright. I have made a terrible mistake. This is slow going. I would think that her walk would speed up at least. Nope. I messed up. This looks bad. No? Gotta try anyway. Nothing. Fascinating. We're gotta really take in these giant Viking ships, huh? Alright. I do love them though. Seeing the shape of the boats, the architecture of the vessels is just... it's wonderful. I mean, tragic also, like... even if this isn't physically Helheim, but a place they consider it that because it's just a giant Viking graveyard. Like, I get it. Makes sense. Oof. Yeah, I guess I messed up by going in the sea. Now I'm just stuck walking in the... have the walking in the ocean animation is stuck on me. Well, I'm going to try and get back to the bridge. Climb up and see if that helps, and go look at that door's insignia. Oh, I like those mountains. Oh yeah, I messed up Senua bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Now I'm gonna make you climb a ladder because I'm a good person. You can do it, Senua. You can do it. Yeah. I think there's a small... yeah, there's a small difference. When I hold run now, it's like a slightly faster injured trot. Do the injury trot. Hey. Hey. Come on now. The pain is so bad, I'm not even permitted to look vertically upwards at present. Just easy down, and that's as high as it goes. Usually I can go another 45 degrees or so. That's rough. Alright, well. Let's go look at the door. Give me strength, doorway. Oof, I like those artifacts on the screen. Oh, that's so cool. Alright. Nothing? Oops, I can't open it yet. So
It's too loud. Stop.
okay. So it looks like the world tree, and they're being hung, or there are snakes around them? That's like Draciel with a sword through the middle. Oh, I dig it. Really cool looking, but... So, I guess I just come back here? Oof. It's gonna be a long walk. To be fair, she has a giant sword wound inside of her stomach, and who knows what that giant black streak is on her arm. Sort of infestation or infection. I know it's a sort of like health bar that they're using, but... Death bar? Is that a death bar? I'm not sure what you would call that. You know, a reminder that you are mortal. Your bar of vitality. Your arm of energy. There we go. Doing great, Senua. Only 3 more miles like this. Back down the ladder. I wonder if I could end up killing myself if I just stayed in the cold water. Yeah, nada. Okay. Just keep walking very slowly. Not be able to look up very high, which is disappointing, but still a beautiful scene. It's hard to imagine almost any beach at all in history having this sort of ship architecture just laying on the beach. Just giant columns of wood and timber strewn about everywhere, stories high. Like, imagining it sounds beautiful, but then it's just so much death. Just so much death. Like, I know there have been giant naval battles, but any that ended with giant ships like this, just dozens of them on the shore. I mean, it makes for quite a set piece in this video game, but in real life, oof. I don't think I'd be very excited to see that image in person. I mean, it would be interesting for certain, but just thinking of how many people died. Plus, there would be just dozens of corpses, right? Well, that's the thing of how quickly would corpses be cleaned after floating towards the beach or being on the beach. Not that I really want to know that, but, you know, in this world where they've had people on pikes and all kinds of other horrors happening. It's surprising to be in this area just bereft of any sort of human life, or human death in this case. Oof.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Yeah, right now I kind of like the mood lighting. Not wanting more light. Only I want a little more speed. Not that I could do much about that. I knew it. Strange effects going on. I like it.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother.
Ugh.
She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. Luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Ooh. Like his own sister, or does he still think it's his ex-lover? Either way, terrible and tragic.
No. It's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Do you really think it's real? You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
Well, that's fine. But it's something, and it's somewhere, and it's interesting. That's why I'm going there. For science. Woo! What the? Whoa. What?
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Reminds me of the mountains in California. I can do some truly beautiful wilderness and trails. It's awesome. Ooh, I don't like how the edges are slowly scrubbing in here, just making things distorted. I am attempting to walk swifter, but I mean, this is truly beautiful and incredibly peaceful. I love it. This game is just such a delight. Whoop. Got yoinked over this way. Now I'm doing nothing.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you?
Isn't he on your hip?
I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Yay!
You want to believe it.
I can move a little swifter.
You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Ah, yeah, that's more what I'm expecting. That's more in line with what I was expecting. Yeah, why have these been scraped off? It's very strange. Because it looks like you could listen to something here, but it's been taken away. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not going to go too far in the water this time. No, thank you.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death.
Whoa.
Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire.
Whoa.
Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Duly noted. I will strike from the heart. where the groove is. Man. It's not set pieces.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
Oof. Like Grom Hellscream from Warcraft? Whoa! Warcraft and Hellblade are in the same universe? Whoa! Yeah, I don't think that's actually happening. Can I read this now? Or is it on the other side? Not sure. Oh, well, I walked all the way around to explore, to hear those words. That was cool. Okay, there's nothing else on this side. Before I get too cold, get out of that water. I don't want a repeat of how slow I was walking before. Ugh. Let us go toward the light. Toward the light. Okay. I guess. Okay. What is that? Oh, it's my sword. Gimme.
Take it. Sword.
A sword.
Take it.
Dillian left it for you.
Take it.
Take it.
Take it.
Go back for the sword. We need the sword.
It's empty.
It's coming from there and there.
Oh, what are they?
Look.
Where's it coming from? She started something. Oh.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shard.
Do it.
What's the shard? Find it. There it is.
Focus.
Where's the shard? Focus.
Focus.
Use your eyes. Look.
Get closer.
What can you
A
see?
king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn. And it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now?
Yep. Okay.
Burial mound.
So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
The reckoning. Oh, I get it now. So I missed 3 room locations. Okay.
Why would he bring her here?
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Okay. So cool. Just looks like a sleeping dragon. A skeleton of one, anyway. So awesome. I don't think I can go any further over there. No. Upwards. Oh, that's awesome. Aha, there's the tree. A different island a little further away. What the?
Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember? I'll find him.
Can I use that? I can. Good.
Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian. Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him?
He's back the other way, but I want to see if I can explore everything else. That's fine. I want to explore the thing. I haven't lost him.
Are you lost, and have you lost him? Where are you? Turn left. Turn right.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
This is why you go other directions. You can learn about the cool stories.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's
You didn't think about not touching the walls, but I'm kind of just
I can
not
hear
doing
him.
it.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
I mean, makes sense.
It's getting louder. Listen, Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen. It's getting louder. There he is. You're getting closer. Keep going. Senua, follow the voice. You're nearly there. Dillian's voice. It's him. He's going to save you. Find the
Going to save me.
Find him.
I want the sword so I can save him.
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find another way. Think. Focus. Use your mind. Where's he gone? You don't recognize it. Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it. Yes, you do. You know. She doesn't. Listen for his voice. Listen. Dillian, it's not him. It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick.
It's fine if it's not him. I'll just stab it. I'll burn him. It. Them? Something. Ooh, a sword. Give me the sword. Not that way. Already been that way. Question is, how am I going to get back? Okay. Can't do anything with that.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian anymore. What's happening? It's not him, it can't be. What's that sound? The voice is changing. What?
Herver ignores her father's warnings. The grave mound opens, and it seems to be full of fire. Again, Herver demands her inheritance, but her father warns her that the sword is cursed and would be the bane of her family. But he relents and brings her the sword.
Yes.
She leaves the island with it, but the curse holds true, and death would follow in the years to come. And so, Senua, the misdeeds of a father cursed his daughter.
Yeah, that doesn't sound... Come to me. Not great. Okay. I have been quasi-intentionally avoiding the voice because I wanted to find all the things that talk to me. This way. Yep. Now we're getting somewhere. Ooh, that's bright.
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
Aha.
That voice. It's not Dillian.
don't care. Ooh, that looks fun. I'm guessing the import of lighting these torches is that whatever chases me hates light. That would be my guess. Okay. Let's go. Find out what it is.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
What? Why would you do that?
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
This game's supposed to be
No
unseen?
boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Oop.
It's done. You did it, but there's more. There's more. You're tired, but you have to keep going.
That
There's still more. There's always more to
was
do. It's not
intense.
going to be easy.
I don't expect it to be easy.
It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
I disagree. But right now it's not about energy, it's about time. Next time on Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, 2 more trials to get a god-killing sword. Oh, this game is so cool.